A biker from Guangdong, China, shows exactly why riding fast, even on the highway, is never a good idea. A truck ahead was moving at around 80 kilometers per hour, forcing him to drop from 200 to 80 in seconds. Thanks to some impressive braking, it ended in only a minor crash with the truck. In Chicago, Illinois, a biker on a ride out witnessed a crash, but not just any crash. This was something you almost never see.
Ugly. You know when I first started following him, I didn't. Hey, hold on. Pull him up. What the hell? Ah, you good, bro? You good? That's your phone. There's your phone.
I guess the ride got a little too hot. Luckily, the biker was fine, and he could continue the ride.
Honestly, all that mattered was that my guy was good. But he's good. His bike kind of got a little beat up from the front. But other than that, my boy's good.
In Alabama, a biker was riding fast when he spotted police behind him, but that wasn't the only problem. His bike's display lit up with a warning, an overinflated tire at risk of blowing. And mid-chase, that's exactly what happened. What follows is one of the craziest pursuits you'll ever see. He still wasn't losing the police, they were right behind him. But what he was losing was the air in his tire, as it quickly went flat. Escaping from the police is never okay. Always pull over. But riding at high speeds on a flat tire? That's not just dangerous, it's asking for disaster. Never attempt anything like what you just saw and read here. It is way too wild. Later, the biker came back for the bag he'd left in the woods and mentioned that he does have a legal license. Ride smart, ride safe. In Lviv Oblast, Ukraine, a biker was flying down rural farming roads where tractors rarely go over 30 kilometers per hour, and that speed difference is exactly what led to the incident you're about to see.
Ебать, это пизда, пацаны. Это пизда, нахуй.
He couldn't believe it, but luckily it stayed a close call and not an accident. Still, at 200 kilometers per hour, there's no time to react to surprises like this. Slow down, especially on rural roads. You never know what's around the next bend. A rider in Sao Paulo, Brazil was riding in busy traffic when he was cut off, causing him to react dramatically.
Que Deus abençoe seu dia, meu amigão. O senhor tá bem? Vá com Deus. Não, o senhor vá com ele também. Não baixe baixinho, meu filho. Deus abençoe, meu patrão. É o óculosinho, tá perdendo o grau, né? Amém. Marcha, danadinho. Viu, amor? Um cheiro.
This moment shows the power of staying calm under pressure. The rider didn't panic. He trusted his skills and handled it with ease. And most importantly, he didn't road rage afterwards.
What's up, weirdos? Shade Tree Surgeon here on the 2020 Road Glide, just leaving Bert's Harley Davidson, and boy, do we have a story for you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy dude. Holy crap. You want to talk about a close call? Hold up. You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm straight.
All right, don't cut. All right, I'm just making sure you don't cut yourself on that glass, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to call and help get out. Yeah, it's off. You okay, bro? Yeah, I'm straight.
You got your wallet down there, bud.
Both the riders and the driver were completely fine. They were all okay.
Well, that was unexpected.
In the U.S., driving barefoot is legal, but it's discouraged by police and insurance companies. Without shoes, you may have less grip on the pedals, your foot could slip more easily, and in the event of an accident, insurers might argue you weren't driving safely.
More than enough, Chiefs.
A German biker was on a road trip in Georgia when he lost his way in the woods. He lost it and kept tipping over off his bike. But he never imagined who he'd run into next. And that person would end up being his hero. With his GPS not working, he asked a hermit monk for directions out of the woods.
You cannot go with this road. Where you go? Come with me. It's the house. He told me to wait.
So we're cooking here now. Beans, onion.
In Chicago, Illinois, a biker was flying down the highway, and we all know the risks that come with that. Speeds over 80 miles per hour only crank up the chances of getting speed wobbles, also known as tank slappers. He didn't crash and managed to save it by briefly letting go of the bars, but don't count on luck.
Oh, what the f***? What the f***? What the f***?
To prevent speed wobbles, keep your weight balanced, maintain a relaxed grip, and make sure your suspension and tires are in top condition. And most importantly, keep your speeds within reason. Three friends were riding their bikes in Pueblo, Colorado, doing stunts without realizing the police were right behind them.
obviously why you got in handcuffs, my man. I got a whole dash cam of you doing stupid stuff, driving on the road, endangering everybody. I gotta see if we're gonna tow your bike and put a hold on it for a nuisance.
Oh no, please don't.
The last time we dealt with these, they put a hold on them, which means that it gets put in storage. You pay the tow fees and all that.
Every day?
Yeah, for 6 months.
No, dude, don't do this.
Several people get killed on motorcycles every year.
But the real question is, did he snitch on his friends that day or not? Let me know in the comments below. A biker in the UK was lane filtering through traffic, but a split-second doubt about whether a car would move or not led to a collision. Luckily, the rider completely fine.
Yeah.
But who do you think was at fault in this situation? Let me know in the comments below.
Nah, it's his.
In the rural roads of Germany, a biker leans into a turn, only to be met with an unexpected surprise from the opposite lane.
Alter!
The rider leaned in too far, causing him to low-side his bike. To avoid this, shift your body weight into the corner, so the bike doesn't have to lean as much. And never forget, tires have limits. Cold, or worn, or underinflated tires will give up on you quicker than you think.
Ach du Scheiße!
A rider from Strasbourg, France, was heading home riding at the speed limit when a car failed to yield and cut him off, nearly causing a crash. The bike slid sideways. With no ABS, the rear wheel locked on the cold road, losing all traction. But instead of grabbing the front brake, he used his rear brake, which in this case allowed him to regain control. Failing to stop at an intersection is one of the most common causes of motorcycle collisions. This is why stopping and yielding, even when the road looks clear, is critical for everyone's safety. Lane filtering is legal for motorcyclists in California, but it must be done with caution and within specific limits. These guidelines aren't there for nothing, they're there for a reason. The traffic light was green, but the riders were lane filtering so aggressively, they did not check for any upcoming traffic. That being said, what the hell was the Mercedes driver doing there? A biker from Istanbul, Turkey, shows exactly why you shouldn't get involved in other people's traffic issues, just focus on what's in front of you.
Hadi düşüyorum abi.
Except for a scratch, he had no injuries and was able to ride away fine. But it's a reminder, keep your eyes ahead and your focus on the ride. In Worcester, Massachusetts, a rider was nearly hit by a pickup truck, but what happened next was truly unexpected.
What the f***? Yo, if I didn't know how to ride, I would have been
I'm glad you do, man.
God damn!
I'm so sorry.
Alright, y'all, take it easy. Holy shit. If I didn't know how to skirt for real, I would have died.
A rider from Sweden started out riding normally, but then began making some very stupid choices. You shouldn't zigzag on a bike, because it makes you unstable, unpredictable to others, and makes you lose control over your bike. The rider was fine, but he caused unnecessary damage to his bike. In Montreal, Canada, a group of bikers tried to pass a car that wouldn't let them through. When they finally found a way around, the driver got angry, brake checking and swerving repeatedly. The footage picks up from there, as the biker didn't capture what happened before. Bikers tried to get the driver to pull over, but in road rage situations, it's always better to avoid that. Just let the driver go before things escalate, and before unnecessary trouble happens on both sides.
Bro, you're crazy. Bro, you crazy. Mais pourquoi tu l'as monté dessous?
According to him, the driver was young and called his dad when police arrived. His father apologized, statements were taken, and the driver's license was suspended. The biker didn't press charges, so no jail time, and in the end, everyone walked away fine. It's a reminder that de-escalating and handling things calmly can prevent situations from getting worse. Thank you for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.